Just when I thought we were starting to catch up and get a little bit of room in the shop, an old friend of mine, Robert Ellis, pulled up with his 2010 Camaro. What's going on, Rob? Do we need a wash and a wax? This car was very unique back when we built it for the SEMA show. It's very cool.
I wish that was all we need.
But just when I thought I heard it all, Robert laid a new one on me.
Man, I've been nervous to bring this back to you.
What did you do?
Pulling into lunch one day, I hit the curb over here.
Oh.
It's taken me quite a while to get up the nerve to bring it back to Dave, because when cars leave here, I mean, he doesn't even like you to drive them. You know how hard it was to put these zip ties on this car after everything we went through?
Zip ties? We call those mini truck brackets. What the hell are they doing on this car? Oh, man. Well, luckily this is just fiberglass, but this is gonna be a little concerning here.
I knew I'd hit it, but I didn't know how bad it was. And when we got out and looked at it, I was just sick.
Pop the hood for me if you wouldn't mind. I want to see if this crack goes in any further than what I'm seeing out here. See if there's any
I've looked under there. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah? Yeah, it doesn't look like it got any further than just the outside section here. You know, as much as this sucks for Robert to have all this damage, it's kind of cool to see him again and to see this car. All of this is starting to come back to me now, how much work this was. You remember we waited like 7 months to get this body kit?
Yeah, my wife, she thought I was having an affair because anytime I was close to Salt Lake, I was here. I guess it was about 2008 when they started saying they were gonna come out with a new Camaro. I bought a poster and put on my wall, and I says, you know, I'm gonna buy that car when it comes out.
This was a really cool project. I mean, you just don't see this body kit. I mean, there's so many things, the door fillers, the rockers, the whole front clip is all new. The rear fender flares, the rear bumper, the wing. I mean, there's so many things on this car, and it's radical.
I get so many questions about these wheels, like, where did you get those? And there is not another set like that.
No, it's one of one.
People see it pulling up, and they're like, what in the world?
Not only does this car look cool on the outside, but it's way cool under the hood. You still have supercharger, twin turbos, nitrous, and methanol injection.
Yep.
Holy cow. Well, I'll tell you what, when we get this fixed, we'll be super careful, but you can take me for a burn. How's that?
Yeah.
Robert really wants to get this car back on the road as soon as possible, but I'll tell you what, once we're done, I gotta make sure our work sticks. I'm gonna get behind the wheel and push the button.
I really hope Dave can fix this thing.
The first thing we need to do on this Camaro is get the front end disassembled. The whole front end is cracked. He's gonna have to grind all the paint and all the material back, go straight to the crack. He's gonna have to resin and refiberglass it, and then we're gonna have to refit it because the heat's gonna change the shape of the bumper a little bit.
Well, it's off. Now the fun part begins.
And by fun, red means fiberglass. Fun for me to watch, real itchy for red.
Well, when it came in, the fiberglass was all crushed where he hit the ground. We had to grind it down to the raw fiberglass and then mat it back up with resin and mat.
So basically what Red will do is he'll prep an area that has a crack. He'll put a layer of fiberglass resin down. He'll stick the mat, and then he'll go back over it and just basically douse that area, and then it will, as it dries, it will bond up and be one.
You guys have done an awesome job repairing all the fiberglass and getting the car prepped out for paint. Now it's my turn to make sure that the graphic looks perfect. Yeah, so you want me to backmask the silver, and then you're gonna paint black, do the orange as the last color. Yeah. Not only are we trying to match the graphic the way it was original, but also we gotta remember the steps that we did it so that it all matches perfectly in the paint. Manuel, I got a rib out.
Your wife beat you up or what?
No, I was golfing.
What's the word? Hypochondriac? Pfft, walk it off.
What kind of golfing you doing?
Colby, LeBron, the refrigerator, every professional plays injured once in a while.
Whatever.
The graphic came out killer, the carbon fiber part's back, this thing's starting to really take shape.
I'll admit, I was a little bit worried about this carbon fiber piece, but I got it back. It looks great. We're gonna get it assembled and get it back to Robert. For doing such a good job today, I want to give you the crown.
Appreciate it.
Well, the day's finally here. We're here at the racetrack to give Robert his car back. I figured this was the perfect place to give you your car back. This will ensure that we get to go for a really good ride.
You're right. I didn't know to believe Dave when he said that he was gonna give me my car back here at the track, but I'm really excited. Holy cow, that looks so good.
Thank you. We kind of pulled off the impossible. I think we got it back to the way it was supposed to be.
Wow. It looks absolutely amazing. It looks so good. Did you go back to Dubai and take a trip and bring one home?
Once we did the black paint on this, we sent it up to California. They did what they call a hydro dip.
Looks better.
Yeah.
I had a little accident going into a hamburger joint. Everybody's making fun of me. You know, I drove that for a year with those cracks through there. Made me feel like an idiot driving it.
Well, that's our specialty, Rob, is making sure that our customers don't look like idiots.
Well, are you ready for your ride finally?
Dude, I'm ready. I was born ready. That's why I brought it out here. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, scare the crap out of me.
Okay.
That's my first burnout ever. Tires are warm, check. Adrenaline pumping, check. Let's go see what she'll do. Well, where are we at right now?
130.
130 miles an hour. Riding in that Camaro is an absolute blast. At any point, you're being thrown back in the seat, whether it's the turbos kicking in or the supercharger or the nitrous.
We'll let Dave drive.
You know what? I'm not gonna drive this one. Okay. This thing, as much as that tire's spinning, I just don't feel comfortable with it. I don't want to fix this car again. I'm just gonna let him do it. And I'm serious.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, because if you're not used to it, these walls are real close to where you'll be spinning.
I think it's good. He'll stick to fixing cars and I'll stick to driving them.
Uno más.
Okay, you ready? I'm so glad that I've got the relationship with Dave. I feel like we got a one-of-a-kind car. It definitely made sense for me to have Dave fix the car and make it back whole. I've got shows I want to go to. There's so many things I want to do with the car. I'm ecstatic. It's awesome. Is that even a word?